Great rise in Facebook. Great rise in YouTube. I moved the cameras around. The Facebook angle is the angle that used to be, that would be for YouTube. And the YouTube is seeing me through the position of the Facebook. Great rising. Get your weights, get your mats, get your great risings. Get your mats, get your weights, get your chair if you're swinging your feet. I gotta remember to put my panel. I was looking at the video yesterday. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, girl. What is going on with you? What is going on with you? What's going on with you? I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa. Make sure you cover that side. I'm going to see my dentist tomorrow. But when I talk, I was in the camera. I was like, oh no. You forgot your umbrella. Get your weights, get your chairs, get your mats, get on your treadmills, jump on your bike, get your water. Yeah. I tell you. Yep. Let's go. 7:01. Probably y'all started already. Hey, great risers. Thanks for coming on the walk. Yeah, I want to look at YouTube today, and I want to look at YouTube from the camera, on Facebook, because I look at YouTube every day. But I want to look at Facebook from this angle, this camera angle. I don't know if it's better. The whole point is so you guys can see me moving and know I'm not sitting down somewhere. Hey, great rise, and thanks for joining me for this quick half-hour walk. It's so fast. By the time I'm upstairs, I said, did I do the walk today? I have to ask myself. That's how fast this walk is. You be saying, you feel better. You know you're energized. You know you got energy and blood is flowing through everything and oxygen is moving. But it's so quick that you forget that you exercised. And it's so routine that it's a part of your whole being. You know? So thanks for coming on. I have to remember to say hi to Elle. Cassandra joined us this morning. By Jones, always him. Diane, Canada. Smith. Oh, Bobby sends her regards. I said my cousin Sylvia. I see what I was going to do was, as I was tagging, someone said, go through your messages and see who liked the walk and give them their props. And I so didn't want to forget to add Cassandra's name to the tag that I just went into the tag. And I'm not coming out that tag and re-tagging for all the tea in China. I'm going to slow me down a minute. I'm going to slow me down a little bit. Whew. Just a little bit, child. It am hot. Good, great rises. Great rises walk, y'all. A whole 8th month. The 8th month. Okay. So, for some reason, I have nothing, no room at all for my phone camera. I don't know what happened. I dumped everything I could possibly dump, and I'm still not getting any play. I used to be able to put a lot of stuff on, but not now. I have to choose between sketches or video. But seeing I can go upstairs and put on my computer and download this Facebook video to my YouTube, I'm not too pressed on this phone situation. It was really good for a long time, and then it went kapooey-booey. It just kept saying it doesn't have enough memory. So, I don't know. I dump off everything I can, but it still says it's not enough. So what are you going to do? I keep crying. Ooh. Try to slow myself down. That's how I race in the morning. I race. It's when I get down here I realize I'm racing. So, oh, I know what it is. It's almost 5 minutes. That's how fast this walk is. Oh, I know what I'm going to tell you about. When 5 minutes already, y'all. The walk is, you might as well say it over. The thing that they don't tell you about age, the wonderfulness, because they never tell you the wonderfulness about aging. And it is a wonderfulness about it. It's a separation of matter and energy. It's a clear separation of matter and energy. The energy is going, just like it's always been inside you. From when you were little, that energy was still, and even as you get older, the energy is still, and it's going. But the body isn't. It's not going through the growing stage or anything. It's on the separation period. And it is so cool because it gives you a better understanding of a lot of things through your life. Now, I know a lot of people, honey, okay, y'all can mute me. You know all you got to do is see me moving. And I'm just chilling because it's summertime and the air is hot. And it's hot. This is cotton, so it doesn't bother me. It just absorbs the sweat really good. Not polyester, it's cotton. So, I understand what they say when you get older and you look back over your life. They say, try to do things in your life that when you look back on your life, and you will look back on your life, it's just a process. It's the process. And according to what your life is, what you did, what you're looking back on, so let me just stick to me. I grow more and more in love with this matter that holds this energy. I look back on the things we did. I'm a playwright. So I ran over. I wasn't, to get up in front of that, whatever that award is, or to be on the Great White Way. Just knowing that it's the Great White Way, I just knew I wasn't going to get there, okay? But I produced my own plays. I took something that was in my head and I wrote it down in characters and I made it make sense. And it made people laugh. And it was funny and it sold tickets. And that's what I wanted to do. So that's good. I look back and I laugh at certain things. I was at the Village Gate. My plays finally got to the Village Gate. I just remember, everything was backstage because when you produce your own play, you gotta get your directors, your actors, so you do a lot of backstage. And I remember seeing advertisement for space for plays and stuff at the Village Gate. I was like, whoa! All the shows and entertainment. I couldn't believe that I would be able to get in there. Of course, you rent the place, you get your own audience and stuff like that, which I did. And I had 2 plays in reading at the Village Gate. Took my nephews to the iconic Village Gate. It's no longer there, but the Village Gate. And they experienced that excitement. And I look back on that, and that was so ballsy and so much fun that we spent like maybe 2 summers hanging out in the village, like hanging out in the village because my play was going to be up at 7, you know, and like all my family and friends. I mean, it's a great reason to come to the village. I still remember this one place that we used to walk by that used to sell these egg clears. Oh! And then we went to this Italian little, I think it was a front bedroom that was turned into a restaurant. And it was small, it was tight, but they said it had the best Italian food in the world. Not in the world, because it was something we can afford. I mean, the place was like, the main entree was like $25. Hors d'oeuvres, $10, $15. And wine, we had to have wine. So I call that our village days, when my plays were down the village. And I had one of my plays in reading at the Henry Street Settlement, that's still there. So I looked about that, and that was ballsy, because I've been turned down by so many things, and what they tell you it is and what it really is are 2 different things. If they would just be honest with you. You got to work hard. They don't want you on Broadway. They don't want your play. You just got to focus, and you just got to work hard. Instead of saying, well, you just got to kiss all these people's asses, and you kiss enough asses, and you got to buy all their books, you got to buy all their material, and then you got to kiss all on their asses, and then you spend your money kissing on their asses, and then if you're lucky before you die, you'll get something. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'll produce my own place. And then I remember back in the 80s, I can't look at Disney because I think about this thing that they had for the writers. I was hanging out with this director who was really getting into filming, but he was more yap than action. A lot of them are a lot of yap, not a lot of action. And he found this Disney thing where you could send. They were looking for writers. You would be able, if you won, you entered in your scripts, full-length scripts, 120 pages, and if you won, you got to work for 1 year, and they would pay you as a writer $30,000 a year. So I'm reading the article about, he showed me the article, this woman, this African-American woman. I remember her afro, the whole 9 yards, but I read the article and she basically said, yes, I won, and I worked for a year, but there's nothing happening after that. So it's like she won, they gave her a chair at the table in Disney and said, okay, you got this for a year. She said she never made any connections, nothing. Her life didn't turn around for her. That's what I got from reading the article. And the director was like, oh, you know, but you could do more, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I sent for the guidelines and the application from Disney. And it was a lot. And basically, what I got from it was that if I signed, by entering my screenplay into this contest, it would no longer be mine. It would be property of Disney. That's my admission for entering into a raffle. Maybe can make it, maybe it won't get done. So there's a lot of writers out here with scripts that it would be so easy to produce now, but if they entered that script into that Disney writing thing for minorities only, then they lost control of their script. They can't produce it, to send it out. Is that once you enter. So I read it and I was like, you know, maybe I'm a little thick. And at that time I was working with a lady whose husband, though he was insurance, he was up there in insurance, and they had lawyers and stuff. So I gave it to him, and he looked over and he said, you know, I'll take it to the lawyer for you. And I was like, okay, not a big deal. Take it to the lawyer for me. To see, you know, because I didn't want to get caught up in nothing. How Disney going to take, oh. The walk is almost over. 15 minutes, have to walk. Let's get some water. The first half of this walk is brought to you by, I like to say yes. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I like to say yes to your child. Look how easy it is. Do you like cake? Yes. Yes, Mommy. Yes. Do you like riding in the car? Yes. You put in that word into your child's vocabulary. Read I like to say yes to your child. You guys will have such a good time. And she'll learn a lot. Of course, you can do colors, count, a lot of things. Okay, let me see who's here. I gotta cover up. Oh, I was so embarrassed. Hey, Diane. Thanks, Lovey. Thanks. The birds. Great. Thank you, Diane. You enjoy your Wednesday, too. And you keep walking also. Yay. Oh, my Jody didn't check in. She's usually in here already. When I said my Jones, alright, 15 minutes ago, I'm going to try to finish that story for y'all. I know I start a lot of stories, and I don't finish them, but maybe I'll finish this one. Okay. So, we go to this, he takes it to the lawyer, and he said basically, when you send that script in, you have no control over it anymore. It doesn't belong to you. It becomes the property of Disney. And I said, well, if I don't win the contest, I should be able to, you know, to use my material. They said, no. You lost that right when you use your script as an entry to get into the contest. So I don't support Disney. I think the material that they use is a lot of poor, desperate minority writers that they got into this bullshit. Send your script in. Send your script in. And we're going to hire you as a writer for 1 year for $30,000. And all us desperate minority people sending scripts in. Now things have changed. We can get production companies. We can do our own production companies. And they can't touch the work because it belongs to Disney. They're sold to Disney on a chance. And guess what? There was no chance. Disney has it in a vault. So when it gets low on ideas, it pulls your shit out. And you don't get nothing for it. And you ain't going to get nothing for it. So I think the lady I work for, husband, and his lawyer, and I didn't send my screenplay in. I thought it was a dirty lowdown. So anything that comes out of Disney to me, it came from some desperate minority who sent their idea for a screenplay, for a... John, please. So I look back on things in my life and I just say, girl, my hand is itching. Money, 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 money. That's what they say. Or just dry hands. I look back and I get excited and happy. That's a situation I made a good idea. I still have copyrights to the screenplay that I did. I sent it out a few times. I still have it. Every now and again I'll pull it out, but its time has passed. But it's still mine, and it's all mine. I'm a content creator. That content is mine. So I look back on that and I'm like, wow. So there's a lot of times I look back and I have to say, Buddy, you did good. You did good. A lot of times I was in situations and I chose me. I chose to go with me. Very happy now. Very happy. Very happy that I chose me. I didn't choose them. It's outside of them. Outside of me. I chose me. Yeah. And my daughter. Okay, when you do that, how will it affect you and your daughter? Okay, you in this situation. How will it affect you and your daughter? What contingency plans you going to put in place? How are you going to get her and address this situation? So we can clear it up and move on, and that's all it is, because it's life. I also told my daughter that she's a child, enjoy being a child. I'm the adult. I got this. I didn't need her helping me. I need her to be a child so I can guide us through. I didn't need her to work against me. She was also warned. I sat down, I told her. That's me. I said, listen. Don't go out there doing stuff that you get in a situation where I can't help you. She's like, well, I said, yeah. There are situations that you can get in where my hands are tied. She said, what? To getting involved with the police? Getting involved with DSS? You on your own, sister, I'm out. I ain't never been tangled up with them people, and I ain't going to be tangled up with them now. But if you listen to what Mommy said, and let us get through this, you be good. We're going to come out on the other side all right. And guess what we did? Came out on the other side. All right, all right, all right, all right. And I look back on that, and I get so happy, I get so excited about my past life, that when my separation of matter and energy comes through, I'm all right with it, because I'm a positive energy. I've always been a positive energy. And you don't know my life, but if you look back at my life, you'll say, wow, how could she be positive about anything? Because the energy that came into this body was positive. And we maneuver this human experience, and we still remain positive. Loving life. Discrimination, still positive, loving life. Health, still positive, loving life. Wealth, still positive, loving life. And now, when I look back, I'm like, I love you, Matter. And this energy I got, it'll go on. Because it's positive. Let's do some beta stuff, y'all. Yeah. So I like this age. I like this experience. This human experience in this age, it's amazing. But me saying that don't sell no prescription and it don't fill up the doctor's office. So ignore me, honey. Ignore me. Oh, I tell you, I got more memories of being in the gym than being in the doctor's office. And I'm so grateful for that. I have more memories of being out amongst nature, doing stuff, than I have sitting in the doctor's office. I have more memories. And those are memories I'm going to take through. And even these memories I make every day, these memories. Every day I make them. I walk on this treadmill. Y'all. I'm going to see how this angle looks. Ooh. I hear popping, snap, crackling, popping going on. Ooh, child. This walk is almost over. Maybe put a little bop, a little hop in my step. A little bop in the boot. A little boop in the beat. A little beep in the boot. I was listening to Blaine, Timothy Blaine, the writer on YouTube. He has a channel. And he has a dog. And when the dog starts barking, he speaks like, instead of yelling, stop barking, you shut up, you know, he says, and the dog stops and looks at him. Now this blew me away. Because I used to do that with Dave when she was small. I don't say stop doing, get away from her. When she was doing something, I would just say, and she would stop, and she would look at me. And now that I got your attention, I would say, don't climb on that window, okay? And she's like, okay, Mommy. And when she do something else, I would say, and she would stop like, what is she saying? And I got her attention. I said, you know, I told you to get ready to go to bed. You know what's going to happen if I tell you again. Got her attention. She said, okay, Mommy. She go to bed. So, when I hear Blaine talking to his dog like that, because he said his mother used to do that, and it's just to get their attention. And I felt so good, because I didn't do it too much in front of my family and stuff, because I knew they had no understanding. But the couple of times that I did in front of them, they said, what are you doing that for? And they said, no sense. She doesn't know what you're doing. And I'm like, trying to get her attention. Of course she doesn't know what I'm saying, but she wants to. So that's what I do. I'd be like, and she would stop. She's like, what? I was like, now that I got your attention, let me tell you something. Don't get a spanking. Come over here and sit down with your mother. This walk is over. It's so fast. 1 minute you're on the treadmill, and then you're not. 1 moment you're working out, and then it's done. And you can go and have so much healthy fun. Ha ha! Let's get this weight. Whew. Okay, I want you to move. I gotta make it move. Okay, I don't want to make it move that much. Alright, we're gonna keep there. Tuck in your elbow. Squeeze your gut. Let's fire off this 15 right fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One for good luck. Like, comment, share, y'all. Subscribe, YouTube. Like, comment, share, Facebook. I know you know, and I know you know someone who needs to just do this little 30-minute workout to get all the energy out of the day. After this half hour, you got 23 and a half hours to do what you want. And your body feels so good from this workout. Whew, you got to make it matter to you, honey. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 1 for good luck. Yeah! It's over. Excuse me, y'all. Honey, I ain't gonna let this little cold release go to waste. Yeah! Whew! That's how fast this walk is. I'm on my way to the grocery store. That's how fast this walk is. How can you not? How can you not? No matter what I do, this thing keeps closing down, but it's old. So I guess.
I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company.
That's how fast this walk is.
I'm walking.
We just started and it's over. How can you not? Just do this movement for a half hour. It's over like this. Like, copy, share, Facebook. Hit the like and subscribe, YouTube. Thank you. Yes. It's over. We just started. Sometimes I'm a little disappointed because it's over, because then that's it. I don't talk to you until tomorrow. Well, let's go on Facebook. That's the 30 minutes. That's how fast it is, my Joni. Hey. There's Joni. Good, great rising on this Wednesday to you too, love. Hey everyone, thanks for coming through. The walk is over. I don't want y'all to stay longer than a half hour. You get discouraged. Love you. See you tomorrow.